Alright, so today we're going to give it a start. This is my old, I guess, the console here, and I never really liked it. That's the consoles for the DX. So I got the EX console ready. Still got a little bit of stuff here on the top. I'm going to go back and try to find the other one or either recover that. But we got everything else done. Eventually I'm going to get black seats for this, so I'm going to do the headliner in black and then have black seats, so I might as well do that piece in black too. But so we're going to go ahead and pull that out. There should be 2 bolts and then it should slide back, pull right out. Really simple. Let me get that done. Alright, so she's in. That didn't look bad. Not bad at all. And it's a place to store stuff, which is what I like. That's the old one. The only thing it sucks is I forgot that there's a bracket in this one. It hooks along the back here, bolts in back here. So next time I'm at the junkyard, I got to get one of those. Plus I want to get another top for this anyway. If I can find a nicer one, I'll get another top. Just have an extra one, and then we'll hook that up. Other than that, not bad. So next up, let's do some brake work, I guess, and then we'll work out getting other stuff done. All right, very cool, excellent. All right, so I got the parts out. We're gonna replace the brakes. I already did the interior swap on the little armrest. It looks good. So now we're gonna do the brakes, which is gonna be interesting. I'm gonna pull them back off. We're gonna see, because I drove back and forth to work, which is really not that far, and you can really tell right here where the brakes aren't really touching anything but the edge there. So it's only touching here, so the pad's it's not going to wear right. I mean, didn't really do anything, but we're going to go ahead and put the new pads on to fix that, and I'll just pull the old pads off and get rid of them. I'm not going to use them since they're screwed up. But it's all good. I didn't drive it today. I just drove it that one day to work, and just to kind of get a feel for it. Engine pulls hard. It's actually driving really well. Now I just need to start working on little things and getting it cleaned up, and then do a little bit of body work. Probably gonna wax it just because, and then I need to fix the headlights. So we got headlights, got to do some work on the engine. Been debating whether to go back and forth, going back and forth about turboing it, but because of the way the Hondas are, I'd have to pull the AC. The AC works in this car, and this is South Carolina, and the heat here during the summer is unbearable. So I may wait. I'm just gonna get the engine running, and then we'll do a swap to turbo later. So I want to build another D-Series engine anyway, and build it for boost, so whenever the AC dies in this. And I've had this car. I bought this car, I looked at the title the other day. I bought this car in 2004, and I've had it ever since. So not bad. Keep the AC running that long. It could die at any time though. So I just recently recharged it. It still works, so no need in taking it out if it's still gonna function. But we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna do the brakes real quick, and then start cleaning stuff up slowly. Alright, let's get started. Alright, so I finally got it done. The freaking brake pad has on the back has a little nub right here, and I put the wrong pads on. I put the other pads on the other side. I decided to freaking jack the car up and put the other thing. Look how that jack's sinking into the dirt. It's up good. I mean, it's not gonna fall. But yeah, I had to freaking jack up the other side, pull this pad off, and swap it with the one on the back, because that one goes on the other one. Alright, so now that this is done, I'm going to end up coming back. I want to mask this off, mask off these bolts and everything, and paint this hub, just the center of this black, to kind of keep it from rusting like that, even though the edges will be cleaned up once I start braking. But I definitely want to paint this black. I gotta get some paint, and I'll pull it back off, paint that, and I'll take care of that. The one thing is I pulled the pads off because the rotors were like worn inward more on the top end, and they were kind of warped in, I hope that didn't mess the actual brake calipers up. But we'll be able to find out in a minute. So if so, then we'll be ordering brake calipers. But yeah, I think the calipers are alright. I'm probably going to end up ordering a pair anyway, just because these are so old. I mean, I've had the car for a long time, and it'd just be nice to get that done. But we're going to give it a roll. We're going to ride over and see what we can do. See what it ends up. It's hard to see, but it's actually it's braking evenly now. So we're just kind of rubbing stuff off there. It's going to take a little bit of driving to get it right, but both sides are doing good. We're good. Alright, so we are headed to the old junkyard. We got to get some visors because the visors don't round here. That and maybe a headliner. I don't know. The headliner's coming down here. I'm gonna recover this one. I'm gonna redo it black leather though. But if they have another one, I might just pull it out just because. But yeah, so that's where we're going. And we're out of here. Alright, let's do this. Rip off. I got a new gas door because I think what I'm gonna do is black that one out. And definitely bracket for the center console, new console, top here. I'm gonna leave the other one on there. I'm gonna recover that one. What else did I get? Got some sun visors which might not fit, but that's okay. I can sell them online. And then I got 2 new wiper blades and a new heat shield for the motor. Alright, cool. That was my pull from today from the junkyard. I was going to get a whole deck lid. I found the exact 2000 EX. I was going to pull the whole deck lid off of it, the rear deck lid. And I might go back. I don't know, I'm debating. I don't really need it, but it'd be cool to have one to black it out. But I don't know. We'll see. I kind of like the silver anyway, so I don't want to make it look too cheesy. Alright, so I painted the door trim. You can't really even see it, which is crazy. Okay, so I painted this door trim. You'll see on the other side. I have everything masked off. I have primed it. I just sanded it down. I just put a little bit of primer on it. And then we're actually spraying it with this, which is a little different. This is basically heat resistant primer. I got some heat resistant paint that we're using. That'll at least keep the summer sun from like screwing it up within the next couple summers. Alright. You guys take it easy. Peace.